You can see I have so many pimples. Now, let me talk about something that happened. Was it yesterday? Or even the day before, like 2 weeks from now. What I got yesterday is a message from my ex, and I'm like, okay, what do you want? You know, when your ex, former girlfriend, comes to your inbox, Facebook inbox, and she says she sends you a friend request using another pseudo account and tells you hi, you're like, as a normal person, you're like, okay, what do you want? Because you can't just come to my inbox and you be like, hi, what do you want? Not that we have something to talk about. And I don't have any bad blood with anyone, but now I'm a completely different person. And when I start to think about it, I'll not talk about this story in this nini. I think it will bring bad energy and bad vibes. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to talk about this because it's not really important. Now, she sent the message. Up to until now, I'm not replied, and I'm sure she has so that I'm always online. I'm posting. I even I have posted today on about 2 a.m. I made a post. So I'm sure when she woke up today, she saw a post that I made, and that I am active, and I'm sure she saw that I saw her message, her inbox. And when you read the message, usually it brings the blue ticks, I think, in Facebook. Right now what she has gotten is the grey ticks because I've not opened the message. She has just said hi using that emoji hi, that one. And from far I can smell her intentions. Anyway, let me play this video. Today they are close by. I see the birds today. I don't know their name. These birds, just walk near them, they they start walking away. And today there are many on this field, and cows on the other end. Anyway, just take a closer look at these animals. Let's see, they are flying away. Aya, sawa. I will incorporate this as part of the diary. This is the second time. Okay, I'll put it after 1 minute. I talk. I make a statement. I have just recorded of these birds. Thank you. I'll edit this video so that I can incorporate that in the video. That natural beauty that I have just seen. So that is what happened. I received a message and immediately I knew what she wants. So I'm this guy. Okay, I'm no longer interested in whatever she posts, what is happening in her life. I'm like, okay, see, we parted ways. See, we now focus on our lives. And I no longer go to her page and start fishing or even when you are done with something, you don't need to go back to it and start seeing the progress of other people's lives. You are done with each other. So, by the way, lately my skin is so much in bad shape that you can see even I have white hairs. I'm growing old. I should be a grandpa right now. I should have a child. I should be called an uncle somewhere. Should be called Papa somewhere. Should be called Dad. Daddy. Anyway, so I saw her intentions. So I went through her page, her account. That's like, okay, she got herself in a relationship. And now she's getting. I don't know that I have any bad blood with her. I don't have. And I don't want to have with anyone. Because I'm a kind person. I'm a giver. The book that I'm reading, I'll actually talk about it. This whole topic. I didn't want to go this far with this topic. Anyway, let me summarize it. So, I got her message and I went through her profile. Now she's sending a message through a pseudo. So I went to her the main account that she has, and what I realized. Oh, it's blocking this thing. What I realized is that she got herself in a relationship, right? A relationship. Now she's being heartbroken or something. She's not finding me. Usually, by the way, let me talk about this. When you are in a relationship and you break up with the other person and you tend to move on and get into another relationship, you start looking for your partner, what your partner was holding in another person's in that next relationship, which will never happen, which will never, don't even think about it. You'll never get the person that you are with in another person. You should be so sure about that, because why would people be similar or having the same lifestyle, having the same personality? So that is what my mind is tempted to think. She went looking for me in another person, which she'll never find. Now, I don't have any problem with that, okay? My point is, so I saw her posts. She's talking about how she's being heartbroken, and when she's heartbroken, the time that I was with her, what I realized is that every time you get, or even you had heartbroke her, or you get there's a small misunderstanding, you like, there is this conflict that is going on in your relationship, she must always post. That is one thing that I didn't like about Nini. Her posting on social media what is happening in one's life. That is one of the Nini that facilitated me to doing whatever I did, going silent, turning silent. Now, so I went through her post and realized there's some posts that are reflecting in her relationship. I don't know if it is current or I don't know, and I don't care anyway. And I'm not in bad blood. And when I was going through the page, the account, I realized I don't have any emotions. Usually, when you go through a profile, Nini, you have these emotions because you are once connected to that person. So you have this, I regret why I left this person. I'm going through tell me why I'm going through her account, and I'm like, this, you mean there's no emotion that is in me, that is kind of, telling me that we were once connected. I realized that I'm no longer, I have emotionally detached from this person and I have moved on. Hmm? I deserve best. So, I deserve even better. Okay? And that is what I've been discussing since the last week. Last week. Yeah. Now, so I discovered that I'm not feeling anything about her. I'm not feeling any particular emotion towards her. Anger, nothing. Regret, nothing. Love, nothing. Interested, nothing. Like, I'm totally not interested in any relationship with her or any emotion with her. So, and I discovered, oh my goodness, kumbe I've leveled up. I'm in another level right now. So, what I was smelling the moment she said hi, I think she's coming back so that you can start a new relationship. Eh? There's no one to advise me what to do. I'm now the person to decide. Hmm? The DM I have decided deliberately, intentionally, and not that I have anything with her, bad blood, not that I have anything, Nini. But I'll not answer the DM immediately. Not today, maybe tomorrow, maybe a day after tomorrow. Because I want to show people that when you lose the part of me that cares, that is the giver, I'll give you a taker experience if you're not offering any value. Well, that's, I know, I'm doing bad, I'm doing something, but I no longer care. Whatever is happening in her life, and I genuinely don't care about whatever is happening. Me, unless, okay, let me not talk about unless. I no longer care about what is happening in her life and her interest. I know she has an interest. She wants to tell me that let's get into a relationship. And you can guess what will happen next. She'll start asking for forgiveness. Oh, oh, oh. I came to this tree, and this tree usually drops some water. And I'm not comfortable staying here. I've gone to this tree that I usually stay under. You can guess what will happen when I accept Nini. Immediately the message. So I want to show her that there is a time that I could have answered that DM minutes after saying it, but now I've decided to answer it after days. After days, after a while. And I'm sure if I get and since I'm not interested now in Facebook, I might even consider I might consider now connecting my Facebook to my Instagram so that I be making posts from Instagram and I uninstall Facebook. So whatever post I make on Instagram will be reflecting on my Facebook. The problem I don't want to get into is talking with this person. I don't want to tell her that I'm not interested. I just want hi. That's it. And I quit my DM. When she sends another message, she realizes, okay, the message has not been delivered, but this guy is keep on posting. That is when it will hit her that I'm no longer interested. I'm no longer available for her. There are decisions we must make in this life. if you see that you are getting, I was saved literally from danger. I was literally saved when I quit that relationship. I know she might come with other stories, forgive me, if I wronged you, but okay, I'm a good person. I might forgive. I will forgive her, but I have actually no bad blood with her. By the way, I have no bad intentions. Not that I have. Not that I'm happy that she's undergoing the nini. I'm not. Me, I'm in another world. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. That is why I was saying that I genuinely don't care, because not that I'm happy about what she's undergoing, based on the post that she's making, but you see, you're no longer there, because you feel that this is now a stranger. So why would you feel happy for a stranger being disappointed and heartbroken by other nini? First of all, you don't know them, so it takes less of your nini care. That is what is happening. I genuinely don't care. I know she'll come with another story, and I want to avoid it, so I must either I will directly tell her I'm no longer interested in a relationship. Of course, the words that I'm not saying is with you. Alright? I'm no longer interested in a relationship. what words that you are supposed to feel when you hear that from a girl or a boy is with you? Alright? That is what most people don't say. But those words are invisible, unwritten, but they are there. Alright? I think you can make a killer statement. I also want to tell her I'm no longer interested with her in any relationship. Alright? Now I advise her. As a giver, I tell her, I think add value to yourself. Alright? Add value to yourself before getting in a relationship. Be someone who is offering value to the other party. I would like so much to tell her that, but I moved on, bro. And not that I'm proud of saying that, but no, it reaches a point you must make a very conscious decision. Move on. No come back. That to be it. I know the direction she will make, she is going to take, but I'm no longer in it anymore. If you could even be offered 1 million or even 1 billion to get in a day, okay, she might say that, alright? Okay, but the point I didn't finish. You might forgive her, everything's okay. She thinks that everything's okay. And now what she might think is you will accommodate her in your life, that is in my life. What is in mind, and which I know very well, and this has happened most of the time, personality of a personal personality in a person doesn't change. Like, you get me? There are things you can't change about a person. If a person is this way, you cannot change them. If a person is behaves this way, when they are triggered, they cannot change. And that will definitely repeat itself if I make a mistake of even getting to that relationship that I'm seeing that she's asking for. I'm not yet proven that she wants that, but I think that is the direction. Based on how I know her, that is the direction she's going to take, getting into a relationship. She's looking forward. She's looking for somewhere to rely on, or put her nini into. She's looking for shoulders to lean on. That's not my point. I was talking about what? Yeah. Let this end story end, because I don't want to take over my mind. I'm into other things. Now that aside, because I made a decision. That is it. Final. I don't have any bad blood. I don't have any ill intentions. I moved on. Cool. So, what is happening here at Moir today is graduation, I should think. Yeah, graduation. So, went to Pavilion Grounds. Pavilion Grounds. Pavilion Grounds, I think so. So, they are setting up this. What do you call hammer? Hammer in English? Hammer. Tent. Yes, tent. Yesterday as I was going to upload the video, yesterday's diary, I encountered this tent, big tent that is set up by huge what? Huge metals that they can put a tent on it. I think people are graduating I think today or tomorrow. I'm not sure about it, but I'll make sure I go take a look and go there at least. Stay with those graduates. Go feel how it feels, because I know I'll not graduate from Moi. I'll graduate from another university in Russia. By there, I've not yet received the feedback from the university. They told me that I send the scholarship request. I'll get the feedback in 10 days. I don't know if 10 days have elapsed. But I believe I'll graduate from a university in Russia. I think Kenya is not giving me that vibe. Anyway, so yeah, people are graduating today. I think so. I'll go take a look and then I'll update whatever has happened. I find that I might meet with another important person in that mini. You go be yourself. I think go stay there. Go feel how it feels when you are graduating. So that is what I'll do. And it's good to spot opportunities where there are people. Go meet with other new people. Talk with them. I should give myself some chance to go even talk with other people. Engage with other people. Right? There are these shepherds. I'm like, alright. Sawa. So, I've been reading this book, Give and Take. And right now, I've gone far with it. I guess I'm on page 80 something. And the last I remember that I updated this nini. Phone has just fallen. I was looking back. So the book. Now, so I was reading this story about this TV series and episodes that were happening back in, was it in 1990s, late 1990s or something, and early 2000s. This show called The Simpsons. So The Simpsons there was a film about this cartoon, and I even took an interest to see what The Simpsons was. This author is talking about these Simpsons and whoever is behind it. So this TV is owned by some people. It is being produced. It is being directed by people. Now, it couldn't have this TV show couldn't have been the best at that time because there was this person that gave it the life. And who was he? Mayer, George Mayer. Literally, this Simpson Nini show couldn't have been how it is were it not for George Mayer. Alright? Now, there are people who are always in the background, who are always behind the scenes. One, when the TV show is running or when it ends, you never find their names on the credits. You never find their names. They will never be mentioned anywhere. But the success of that TV was literally behind George Mayer. Now, one characteristic of a giver, they always want to offer value to other people rather than on their own. Of course, they know they have the ability, they have the nini, they have the ability, skills, nini, but they tend to give other people platform so that they can grow instead now of themselves. And that is the same case that happened in this nini. The Simpsons, when credits were being given, George Mayer's name was never appeared in that TV show, and most of the comics, most of the humor in that nini was facilitated by George Mayer, which concludes that if you want something to be successful, and what I learned in this nini, while I was reading that part, it's good to give effort and skills where it is due, where you think that there is potential. Don't even ask for the credit. Make sure that other people are getting credit, but you know very well you are the one. But now, for it to be successful, you have to work in a group with people who are like-minded, like you, to create a good project. Make sure you are offering what you have as a person, skills, experience, to better or look at the audience, and then you'll appreciate. Even you don't even need to for your name to appear or even take credit, as long as the audience is happy, the audience is enjoying your whatever product you are offering. Just make sure that at least that is a priority. Today, I don't know, and it's always good to work in a group rather than on your own. Even if you have so much skill, work in a group. That is a lesson that I picked. You want something to be successful, lead by example and give your best. You find that you'll be offering value to other people. And most of the people in that nini could not have been successful were it not for George Mayer, because George Mayer was this kind of a guy who was giving platform to everyone to speak their views, to speak their nini, what they would like to input in, what the change they would like to or even inject in that show. I was looking for answers. Now I want to establish Maxis, alright? And something that is in question, have I really understood what my audience, of course I want to establish a business with them, but have I understood their lives? And you know what, I don't know if this is this was divinely set up, but I think the answers were offered to me as I wanted them. Have I really understood what my audience is? No. As I was reading this book today, actually it was today, I encountered this line of this musician. It was talking about a musician, I don't know, Raymond. I'm not sure about the name. It's actually not the name. But it was like, by the way, have I really understood the name? It was talking about this successful musician, very popular, very an amazing, a successful musician. And the statement that he was quoted saying is, if you want to be the best musician, understand your audience, what they want, understand their lives. Take a closer look at what they value most. Take a look at what they listen. Take a look at what the movies that they like to watch. Take a look at what they value the most, as it understanding their lives, and so that you can make content based on that. And I appreciated that fact that my question has been answered. I want to understand my audience. Imagine going to their lives, study what they are listening to, study what they are eating, studying their lifestyle, study their the music that they listen to, the nini they listen to, the movies that they see, what fascinates them. And after you have an understanding of what your audience likes, you'll have content to create about them, and it is personal talking to them, so it will not be difficult for them to like your brand because it is relating with them. And I think I've got all the answers that I need. It's only that I'm in this comfortable stage where I don't want to stress myself going to the internet, and it's because I don't have a point of reference that I have done this, so it feels so uncomfortable. So I must find a way and make the first move so that I have a reference next time when I'm getting maybe Clio magazine, Maxis, not now this and any. So I wanted to really talk about that. I think this book is really offering insights, and I've learned so much from this book. Yeah, and I have to end it here. I really wanted to talk about that. Understanding our audience means understanding, even living what their lives need. Because I was looking forward to now start creating proper content. Now, based on the motive that I had, heart and varicose veins, that will be part of the nini. My motive, I'll be known for that. But now I want to personalize the nini to my audience, because my target audience for this drop e-commerce and drop shipping are people aged between mostly teenagers to even people in their early 20s and even late 20s. That is the group that I'm looking for. People who can afford, I don't know, who is this square on my nini screen, and it usually doesn't appear on a video. Yes, you are taking camera lighting, I don't know. Oh, I didn't know that you can increase lightning and whatever. anyway, it's fine. So I've understood. So today I'll task myself, and I think there's one thing that I'm missing when I'm planning my nini. When I have an idea in mind, I'm not giving myself daily goals. That is what I'm missing out, and I'm going to properly work on myself on in that area. I give at least myself weekly goals, and I break them down to daily goals. And within 2 weeks, I'll have established some nini. People are noticing Maxis. And I was studying actually this guy from Gaideria, who sells. He's a guy. He's a man. He's Kiriongi Kimodo. You know, he sells nini. He sells kefir in his page, but now he constantly posts every day, and they are posts that catches attention of the audience. So I've studied that. I've realized if you want to catch your audience, nini, and I've studied the content that he's delivering. You realize he is regurgitating every time. A post that he made 2 months ago is the one that he's going to repeat. Now that he's coming up with new nini, but I know the direction to make. Engage with the audience personally and push the motive behind it, and you will achieve your nini. Dropshipping will not be an issue as long as I have created the community. So I don't want to do dropshipping for the sake of it. I want a long-term game. I'm playing a long-term game, and I'm doing these things differently because I would like not to do things as they are, because I do things differently. I think uniquely. That is that. I have to end this diary here, and then I think I'm gonna make content based on copyright for MaxiPi today. I finish on the copyright, all the copyrights platforms, how to get rid of the copyrights, and I'll be done. I create that, I move on to other things now. So before I take a break, even go home, I have achieved every idea that I have right now, and there are results showcasing that, and I'll do that in this platform. Show how my page is growing. Show my, talk about what is happening and the results that I've been getting. That, yeah, I have to end this diary here. Remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, adios.